The Westside Harvest Festival is in full swing. How the Syracuse community is leaning into it.
Plus, the African American Studies department is put on pause. What this means for the department.
And the Pontarelli Speaker Series kicks off with former Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg. News Live at 6 starts right now.
CitrusTV News live at 6, your campus news leader.
The Westside Harvest Festival is just 3 miles away from campus. Welcome into News Live at 6. I'm Anjana Dasam.
And I'm Matt Lesnik. The festival, hosted by the Environmental Action Lab, features a raffle, a park movie, and a pumpkin picking, which I know Citrus TV's Holden Sherbin will be enjoying. Holden, what's it looking like out there right now?
They called me Shrimpy Shermy in high school and in middle school and in elementary school, but I'm not that short, guys. It's just having fun at the Westside Syracuse Harvest Festival right at Elliott Park, and it's run by the Environmental Action Lab. They've got spots in Puerto Rico, Brooklyn, and right here in Syracuse. They've got a mushroom inoculation station right there, and we've got some fresh lemonade, we've got pancakes, potentially a live movie coming later, and what they're trying to do is bring community and healthy environmental decisions together, right? So they have this packet that anyone can get here, and it talks about proper ways to how to compost, greens, browns, what you should not put in compost. And over here behind me, we have some pumpkins that they got, over 75 yesterday from a local harvest, and people are able to paint it. And right now, I am about to be with Gabby Miranda Diaz, who is one of the people running the event. Gabby, how do you guys try to tie community together and also bringing the environment to be at a better place?
With such a interesting seasons that we have out there being so cold, it's important to be able to hold on to these changes and celebrate them. By celebrating the changes of the season, we're also celebrating the ecosystems that surround us and the food and the resources that they give us. So it's really important to combine these things because a community will not have sovereignty, resilience if it is not connected to its environment and growing its own food. So we're trying to encourage people to just do that, get more involved with the environment, grow more food, get out more, and learn more about what's around them.
Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. The Environmental Action Lab has a lot of events coming up, especially one on Halloween. But for right now, come by 8 o'clock and you'll be able to participate in the Westside Harvest Festival. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holden. Well, changes are coming to campus. SU announced the Comstock Avenue garage is set to be demolished for the new dorm hall and dining center coming to Waverly Avenue. Marion and Kimmel Hall were demolished last spring to make room for the new dorm. Sidewalks on Ostrom and Comstock are set to remain closed.
And with that construction in the next few weeks, the start of the university's new full hotel service will begin. The hotel will be on the former University Avenue North and South parking lots. The plan for the hotel is to have 200 rooms, a three-meal restaurant, and a rooftop bar and lounge and on-site parking.
And former Syracuse defense end Arthur Jones is dead at the age of 39. Citrus TV sports anchor Andrew Della-Piana is in studio to tell us about his historic career. Andrew?
Yeah, thanks so much. The Ravens released a statement about an hour ago. Arthur Jones, 39 years old, spent 8 seasons in the NFL, won Super Bowl 47 with Baltimore, played for Syracuse for about 4 years, 2005, 2009. Great story, though. Grew up an hour south in Endicott, was just a 2-star recruit coming out of high school and ended up getting drafted in the 5th round of the 2010 NFL Draft. He was actually the older brother, too, of former UFC heavyweight champion John Jones and Super Bowl champion Chandler Jones. Guys, our condolences are with the Jones family.
Thanks, Andrew. And the African American Studies Department is facing a pause. Citrus TV's Sigourney Bell spoke with one SU professor who says this has been a long time coming.
It's been 6 weeks since Syracuse University did an academic portfolio review, something they said would align academic resources with academic priorities. As a result, 20 programs in the Arts and Sciences Department have been paused, one of them being African American Studies. And what's next for this paused department? Well,
this is unclear.
Professor Horace Campbell has been with Syracuse University for 34 years, working in their political science department, then as an African American Studies professor. He says,
we are encouraging the university, the administration, and the Board of Trustees to invest in the future students, which includes African American students.
The African American Studies Department still offering a declaration of major form and course descriptions, encouraging students to still get involved in the department despite the pause. Black Student Union and the Syracuse African Initiative releasing a joint statement stating the pause isn't just an institutional decision, but a product of low student engagement in the department.
The university has been operating under a political climate where they've advised students not to take the courses in the Department of African American Studies. When they say that there are not enough majors and minors, they're speaking about a prophecy that they precipitated.
BSU and the African Initiative holding a meeting to discuss the avenues of student participation. And for Dr. Campbell, he's still confident.
You will gravitate towards taking courses in African American Studies.
Reporting for CitrusTV, I'm Sigourney Bell.
Thank you, Sigourney. Well, from South Bend to Syracuse, former Secretary of Transportation from Indiana, Pete Buttigieg, kicked off the Pontarelli Speaker Series this afternoon. The Maxwell and Whitman schools came together to host the former mayor of South Bend in a discussion focused on issues of sustainability and leadership. It sold out within 20 minutes, with students saying that the event is important to foster conversations and civil political debate.
Because you never know if you might like something, hear something you like. So
be brave, try and understand understand a different perspective for once. You can honestly get so much out of it. Even if you don't agree with them at the end of the day, it's so important and it's just good for you.
Student questions that range from dismantling the USAID, the country's political divide, and the importance of free speech on college campuses. The talk was moderated by Jay Golden, the Pontarelli Professor of Environmental Sustainability and Finance. The speaker series will continue throughout the rest of the year with future speakers to be announced. And 2 PhD candidates from the Maxwell School have been awarded grants and were honored by the American Political Science Association for their research.
Their topics include campaign messaging and political engagements in LGBTQ+ communities. The recognition from the APSA illustrates hard work from the students. Citrus TV's Matt Goodman shows us how.
2 PhD candidates from Syracuse University's Maxwell School have been awarded grants and honored by the American Political Science Association for their research. Their topics include campaign messaging in subnational elections and political engagement in LGBTQ communities. Hannah Radner's research examines the way political parties adjust their campaigns, and she will use the grant to support a trip to the UK to study campaign strategies. Hannah talked about the grant she received and her upcoming research.
The grant that I received from the American Political Science Association will fund fieldwork trips to the United Kingdom. So I will be going to England, Wales, and Scotland over the course of 2 trips.
Nicholas D'Amico received the Kenneth Sherrill Prize for his proposal on LGBTQ political participation. He seeks to explain why LGBTQ Americans tend to be more politically active in their views.
I'm a 5th-year PhD candidate here in Maxwell in the Political Science Department. I'm both a TA and an RA here at Maxwell. My dissertation work focuses on the role of queer identity in politics. Specifically, I'm planning on fielding a survey capturing attitudes and behaviors of LGBTQ Americans.
The story has a huge impact on the Maxwell School over here to my left because it undermines the success that several students have shown in funding world research worldwide.
The recognition from the APSA illustrates the hard work of these students. Matt Goodman, Citrus TV.
Report ranks New York State as the national leader in mental health. Compiled from federal data collected in 2022 and 2023, the report ranked New York #1 based on 17 different mental health measures. In 2024, Governor Kathy Hochul invested into the state mental health system. In reaction to the report, Hochul said, quote, "By strengthening our mental health care system, we are giving people and families renewed hope and helping them onto the path of recovery so they can live their lives and because they can thrive and live their lives in our communities."
Well, Matt, I am super excited about this warm weather that we've been having. I think it's not normal for Syracuse to be this warm this late into the semester, but I really like it. What about you?
No, I mean, yesterday I had to wear a sweatshirt coming in. I was wearing sweatpants. Today I could wear shorts, I could wear short sleeves, but our Jude Bazerman would know more about what's going on. Jude, how's it looking out there right now?
Guys, it is just as you're describing it, and that's why I'm here on the Quad Promenade area. Just take a look around. We're in the mid-70s right now, and the sun is going down. That's unheard of in October in Syracuse. Those early mid-September temperatures are really sticking around, and on top of that, no clouds either, and no chance of rain as we head into the evening. But taking a look around the region, Syracuse at 74, out west on I-90 in Rochester, that's going to be around 70 degrees. Up north on I-81, that's 70 degrees too, around near Fulton. And then down south by the Finger Lakes, that Pennsylvania border, that's in the high 70s, even warmer than we have here. Now, I want to show you guys that even though we have these warm temperatures, take a look at the foliage starting to come into effect on campus. The sun's hitting it too, so it's looking pretty good. That beautiful golden sun hitting those yellow leaves. I love it. But jumping ahead a couple hours into tonight, around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, temperature's going to drop off, but not by that much. 10 degrees, so we'll be in the low 60s. No rain, and, well, there's going to be a little bit more humidity than we have now, but still not that heavy feeling that we kind of had a week and a half ago. But, guys, that's all I have for right now. Stay tuned for your 5-day forecast later in the show.
Thanks, Jude. Well, Syracuse will be seeing some road closures this weekend. Fayette Street is set to be closed all day tomorrow between Bank Alley and Clinton Street. And in DeWitt, the I-481 southbound ramp from Kirkville Road will be closed from 9 to 3 on weekdays until early April. Drivers should expect delays and are encouraged to find alternative routes.
And the Syracuse Fire Department is celebrating 103 years of Fire Prevention Week. This year's theme is Charge into Fire, Safety Lithium-Ion Batteries in Your Home. The fire department will host different events next week, such as a mock rescue demonstration at Huntington School on Monday. The Fire Prevention Open House will be next Saturday with local organizations, hands-on activities, and a showcase of the fire department's new fire safety trailer.
And last night, county residents provided input on the 2026 budget. This comes as the Ways and Means Committee amended the budget in late September. Attendees highlighted the funds awards towards welfare and childcare, but also expressed concern over some organizations receiving funds, including CNY Works.
It needs accountability. I'm sure it's a great program, but if no oversight and you're just pouring money into something, that's the problem. It's unacceptable. We are aging, yet we need a food pantry. People need to work, and somehow these two can't meet.
The county legislature is set to meet on October 14th to vote on the budget.
And coming up on News Live at 6, a tool used for tracking ICE agents suddenly gone.
Plus, the latest in Micron's arrival to Central New York. All that when your campus news leader returns.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome to my house. Lately, not my happy place. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The parents were not themselves. My little brothers were morphing into small creatures. The walls were closing in. Clearly a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. And there's a lot of that going around right now. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It might not get you out of the house, but it could help you find a little more breathing room.
You're watching CitrusTV News Live at 6 with Anjana Dasam, Matt Lesnik, and Jude Bazerman. And now, your campus news leader continues.
Welcome back to News Live at 6. Micron is unlikely going to hit their November target to start working on the semiconductor manufacturing complex in Clay.
Onondaga County says the final review of the 20,000-page report for the project won't be finished until late November. That is when the 4 chip-making factories are supposed to begin construction.
And Apple is pulling the IceBlock app from its App Store. The app lets users share sightings of immigration and customs enforcement agents. The app was heavily criticized by the Trump administration, saying that the app puts agents at risk for sharing their personal information.
While the app does not share personal information about agents, it alerts users within a 5-mile radius of ICE sightings. The app launched in April after President Trump vowed to crack down on immigration. Google says they will also remove similar apps from Android devices.
And now to the latest on the war in Gaza. Hamas says it's partially agreed to a peace deal proposed by President Trump earlier this week. The group says it will give up power and release all remaining hostages, but other added elements will require further consultations.
Some of these elements include handing over the Gaza Strip to a new governing body ran by Trump himself. Hamas's statements also did not mention the disarming of militant groups, a key demand from the Israel in the peace deal, And Hawaii's ban on guns on private property may soon be overturned. The Supreme Court says it will consider striking down the regulation that limits where people can carry firearms. The Trump administration argues that the law violated Second Amendment rights to carry.
And if the court overturns it, businesses still have the right to restrict guns on their property. Hawaii says that they already loosened its concealed carry rules to align with the Second Amendment and believes that the current law effectively balances gun rights with public safety.
And new details: just over an hour ago, former rapper Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison.
Combs' case involves sex workers, violence, and, quote, freak-offs. The judge said the lengthy sentence is needed as he's not convinced if Combs was released, the crimes wouldn't happen again.
The 55-year-old was convicted of flying people across state lines for sexual encounters. He was acquitted of sex trafficking charges, which could have given him life in prison.
And coming up after the break, I'll have your 5-day forecast. Stay with us.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
From the Citrus TV Weather Center, this is SU's most accurate weather forecast.
Well, we know today that the temperatures are pretty good, but as we take a look ahead, well, I look right now, I'm taking a look really ahead. Take a look ahead to tomorrow and Sunday, the weekend. It's beautiful. I was actually doing some research before the show. These temperatures, these low to mid 80s, they line up with the average temperature of Miami this time of year. So Syracuse and Miami, usually not grouped together weather-wise, especially in the early days of fall. But again, those perfect sunny temperatures, the high temperatures, I should say, are going to continue into Monday, that 85 degrees. But then some clouds are going to roll in, but not too big of a worry. I think no one's complaining about 85 degrees on October 6th, October 7th. Tuesday, the sun is going to go away. We're going to have some showers, and those showers are going to continue into Wednesday. But on Wednesday, those temperatures are really going to drop off. Take a look at that low, 33 degrees. We haven't seen temperatures drop that low in quite a time here in Syracuse. Definitely not this semester. So let's take a look at the radar from tomorrow morning into Sunday morning. Like I was just saying, it's pretty clear. No rain at all, not only in New York State, but the entire Northeast. So if you're doing any long distance road trips, anything like that, you're in pretty good shape. Now, something that I'm really excited for, it's October, the best month for sports, and I'm sure our Andrew Della-Piana would agree, but let's take a look at my sports forecast. So we all know MLB playoffs are underway. You can see I peaked in high school with those pictures over there, but I love my high school baseball career. These guys know I can't stop talking about it, but I also got some football experience. Yeah, NFL season, a couple weeks underway. I might not be on that level, but I love some intramural football, and guess what? I got basketball too. So sports forecast, I would say, is looking even better than the warm and sunny temperatures for the real Syracuse forecast. That's all I have for right now. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Jude. Well, it's a big day for Swifties. Singer-songwriter Taylor Swift dropped her 12th studio album today. The Life of a Showgirl is out now on all music streaming platforms.
But it doesn't just stop there. Swift is also bringing fans to the big screens with an official release party film for the next 3 days. The album is produced by Swift, Max Martin, and Shellback, who also produced songs off of Swift's hit albums 1989, Red, and Reputation. Now, I haven't personally listened to the album yet, but you did. What were your thoughts?
I was really expecting a good 1989 vibe, a Red vibe, but I kind of say I was a little disappointed, but I did really like the first song of the album. I know, Matt, you said you haven't listened to it, but what is your overall favorite Taylor Swift song?
I'm a big Bad Blood guy. I've always loved that song, and anytime I hear that song, I also think of that one Drake commercial.
And then the treadmill.
Exactly,
yeah.
Yep,
no,
exactly.
I love that.
Well, our sports anchor, Andrew Della-Piana, is also a huge Taylor Swift fan, but when he's not listening, of course, he's watching sports. Andrew, what's going on in sports?
That's right, Matt. Well, you got to catch up on this album because the Yankees canceled the Red Sox season last night for the first time since the 2003 ALCS. How did Aaron Boone cross off that achievement list on his wish list? Stay tuned after the break here on News Live at 6.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
And now, your Citrus TV Sports Report.
Earlier, our producer Brandon Myers asked me what day it is. I told him it's October 3rd, and in 2 weeks, I hope to be speaking with him again. Please tell me, You understand that reference? Well, I wish that was my response, but what I actually said, it's the day for the Yankees to celebrate moving on to the ALDS. Welcome to sports. I'm Andrew Della-Piana. The Pinstripes survived in advance against the arch-rival Red Sox last night thanks to a Boston native. Let's take you out to the Bronx to see how it went down between the Yankees and the Red Sox. And let's fast forward to the bottom of the fourth, where that's when the scoring started with Ahmed Rosario, an RBI single, finds some eyes to the left side of the infield, and Cody Bellinger comes in to score. They give the Yankees a 1-0 lead, but New York would not stop there in that frame. Austin Wells, a hard hit ball, deflects off the glove of Nate Lowe. 2 runs coming to score for the Yankees. That goes against an error against the Red Sox. And the pitching, though, for New York was unbelievable in this one. The rookie Cam Schittler gets the victory in this one. 12 strikeouts for the rookie. First player in MLB history, 8 innings, 12 strikeouts, no walks, all doing so in his preseason debut. Getting a little help defensively, too, from Ryan McMahon, flipping head over heels into the Red Sox dugout. That's not the county executive making plays like that to give the Yankees a huge defensive effort. And then in the top of the 9th inning, McMahon makes a catch once more in foul territory to wrap things up. And the Yankees take down the Red Sox 4-0. Here's what manager Aaron Boone said to see about his rookie spectacular performance after that victory from this guy.
Honestly, every time he's taken the ball, like, I feel so good about him that he's capable of doing anything because he's such a good strike thrower. And with that stuff, I knew it wasn't going to be too big for him. But just, I mean, what a performance.
The Yankees and the Blue Jays will now meet in the postseason for the first time. Toronto claimed the season series, beating New York in 8 out of the 13 matchups. Home field advantage could be big in this series, too. The Jays won 6 of 7 at the Rogers Center, and the Yankees took 4 of 6 in the Bronx. The best of 5 gets underway on Saturday at 4 in Toronto. Back here in Syracuse, though, busy night for SU athletics. We got field hockey, ice hockey, volleyball, men's soccer, you name it, all in action tonight for the Cuse. So let's get you some updates from those games. 2 of them starting at 5 o'clock in this one, with women's ice hockey currently tied right now after 1 period of play, 1-1 against Stonehill. Penultimate home game for number 5 field hockey as well, taking on Colgate. They led 2-0 into the halftime break in their senior game. For volleyball, back on the road in Blacksburg, taking on Virginia Tech. Got their season started in ACC play just a couple of weeks ago. Then on the men's soccer side, the nightcap tonight against Boston College, where head coach Ian McIntyre will get honored with a pregame ceremony after picking up his 142nd victory as head coach, the most in program history for Syracuse men's soccer. And now Syracuse football squares off with SMU in Dallas tomorrow. This marks the second ever meeting between the Orange and the Mustangs, with the first dating all the way back to 1932. SMU won that lone matchup at Archbold Stadium back when a gallon of gas cost just 18 cents. Man, where has the time gone? And the big thing I'm looking forward to is the Orange rush defense. They have really struggled in this category of the season, guys, allowing over 170 rushing yards per game. That is dead last in the ACC, bottom 25. But for more, we'll send things back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Andrew. Coming back, we'll have one last look at your wake-up weather. Stick with us.
Well, those nice temperatures from this evening, they're staying here till tomorrow morning. Those high 50s temperatures, mostly sunny, no wind, no rain. It's going to be great tomorrow. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Jude. And that's Citrus TV News Live at 6 for this Friday.
Don't forget you can follow us on X and Instagram at CitrusTV News. Now for the entire Citrus TV News team, I'm Matt Lesnik.
And I'm Anjana Dasam. Have a great night, Syracuse.